Music and video games. You might not realize it, but these two go hand in hand. Think of your favorite video games. How many of them can you recognize simply by their theme song? Music is such an integral part of video games, not only for their use as theme songs, but also for the role they play in the levels themselves. They help set the scene for what's to come, and they often dictate the feelings of the players. A tense and suspenseful song like the Mr. X theme from Resident Evil 2, it's just... can't do it. On the other hand, the song that plays in the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 1 lets us know we're safe. We can relax for a bit. We know nothing will hurt us. And that leads to association. We associate these different themes with different places and even different feelings. See, like this. But it's not just about the music. It's also about the ambience, the sounds, the lighting. I could keep going. But instead, let's just put all these wonderful things under one umbrella and then call that umbrella atmosphere. Atmosphere, like a great theme song, brings up feelings and thoughts in people. A situation feels entirely different with and without good atmosphere. Don't believe me? Suit yourself. See? There's nothing to set the tone, nothing to tell you what's good and what's bad. It's all just bland. Just meh. This is of course a very simple example because it's often much more than just the music that sets the tone. So let's look at a perfect example of this. Battlefield 4. What you saying?
Wrong game!
It's not about Battlefield 4?
No!
Oh, I see.
Thank you!
And this is of course a very simple example. It's often much more than just the music that sets the tone. So let's look at a perfect example of this. Inside. Now, spoiler warning, I will be spoiling Inside hard. And it will 100% guaranteed, no chargebacks or refunds, ruin your experience if you haven't played it. Go play it! And please come back here afterwards. From the moment you step foot in this game, you are bombarded with sounds, sights, and emotions, all so intense and beautiful, you can't help but want more. You can't help but wonder what's going on. All you hear is the kids' small footsteps on the leaves and the ambient sounds of the woods. Fast forward a bit and the music picks up as you get spotted by the man in the car. That signals that you need to run. And you need to run fast. It's just this one simple chord that swells in and then rises in volume as the men get closer and closer to catching you. That, along with the sound of the little boy breathing faster and faster as you also get scared, only heightens the feeling of fear. I hate horror games, and this constant roller coaster of emotions often isn't my forte. But when it's backed up by an intriguing story, I'm willing to look past these moments because I really want to figure out what's going on. Fast forward some more and we arrive at one of the coolest moments in the game. Just listen to this. It's so goddamn cool. It's eerie and frightening while also being intriguing. Combine that with the boy's heart beating faster and faster as you get closer to the sound source, and you got yourself some good ass atmosphere. When we get to hear the footsteps up close, the effect is just that much more powerful. This game is just littered with these beautiful and suspenseful moments, constantly flip-flopping between beautiful and calming scenic shots and really intense chase sequences where your heart's beating really fast. One moment you're walking on rooftops just taking in the view, and the next moment you're running for your life and just barely getting away. The atmosphere is so heavy and depressing and it just rubs off on you in the best way possible. The suspense, the complete silence paired with the sparing use of music, the little boy's reaction to the environment, the fear, everything culminates into this beautiful symphony of sounds and sights, and that's when the game lets it all out. This right here, this is art. You feel it. The shockwave, it just hits you so hard in such an unapologetic way. It doesn't care about you. It doesn't want to. There's something so calming about it. It just keeps going. This is atmosphere done right. But the game doesn't shove any of these feelings down your throat. At no point during the game are you told what to feel or even what's going on. No one tells you a damn thing, so what choice does that leave you with? figuring it out yourself, drawing your own conclusions, writing your own narrative. I've talked to many people who played this game and they all perceive the story differently. One of my friends thought that the little kid was trying to get away from something and that monstrosity in the tank was going to help him with that. He thought the people you encounter throughout the game all try to stop you from reaching it, ultimately stopping you from getting help. Another one thought that he was part of the monster all along and that it was calling out to him. He didn't care or even think much about the people trying to kill him. They weren't important to him. He had one specific goal in mind the entire time. These two perspectives on the same story lead to vastly different feelings. One leads to fear of those threats and the other not so much. So all these suspenseful moments that all have the same atmosphere no matter who plays through it can create different feelings. That's what's so genius about the atmosphere of Inside. It's open-ended. Never in my life have I experienced a game where nothing is left up to the player, yet everything is. What you consider a threat, what you consider scary, calming, beautiful, it's all up to you. The atmosphere is so flexible. It warps to whatever narrative you create. Open-ended atmosphere is such a beautiful and mysterious thing. It seems no one really knows what it is, but you know when you've experienced it. And until proven otherwise, this is my gold standard for video game atmosphere. Thank you so much for watching this video. This one was a blast to make and very different from the last one. I had some humor in there as well, which, believe it or not, I can be funny. The last video I made did really well, and not only was it challenging to follow that one up, school also just caught up with me and kicked my ass. So the video that probably shouldn't have taken a month to do took a little longer than usual. And I said in my last video that 0% of people have subscribed to my channel, and I can officially now say that's no longer true. There are now 3 awesome subscribers, and I thank you all so much. I won't keep you here much longer. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate every single view. You guys keep me moving forward. Thank you so much. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again next time.